One WJRR, Orlando's rock station. Good morning from the Lynch and Taco Show. Time for Tech It Out, the latest technology news, trends, innovations. We try to get a little bit of it all in every week at this time. Brought to you by Pick Your Ticket Thursday at 1011 WJRR's Instagram all day today and this evening. Just swing by, get yourself eligible to pick your concert ticket.
Yeah, it could be tickets for this weekend, VIP passes for the Leesburg Bike Fest. Could be tickets to go check out Blink 182. Whole bunch of other JRR shows. If you're not following us on Instagram, at 1011 WJRR.
Nintendo's delayed Switch 2 pre-orders finally kicked off for consumers in the United States this morning just after midnight. Via Best Buy, Target, and Walmart websites, and almost immediately, big problems. After nearly an hour of frustration, many folks...
crash and burn.
Well, yeah, that's kind of sounds like what happened here. And then a lot of users were reporting having issues even getting one of the consoles into their shopping carts. And in some cases, when they did, they get to the checkout and then are told they have incomplete user information and to update that before, and then getting kicked out of the site. And then people started getting the messages that pre-orders are currently out of stock. So I'm not quite sure where it sits right now at 7:45, about 8 hours into the on sale for Switch 2 here in the U.S. But good luck is what it sounds like.
That stinks.
Now, keep in mind, these are I got to have it first type stuff.
Yeah.
So at some point, though, you'll be able to just walk in the store and buy it. So it may be a tough slog if you're trying to get the online purchase today. So what's going on with Elon Musk? He grabbed headlines this week when, first off, he had the earnings call for Tesla, and as expected, the earnings information was not good. His company has been attacked ever since he became, de facto head of DOGE under the Trump administration, Department of Government Efficiency, and it's been open season on Tesla drivers, Tesla dealerships, and where it stands now, his company is hurting. They really are.
Oh, I'm sure.
He did say on the earnings call that starting next month, he will be taking some steps back from his day-to-days, doing his volunteer. He doesn't get paid to be the Doge guy. He's just doing this.
Yeah.
He'll be stepping back to dedicate more time to running Tesla and his other companies. Totally get that. A lot of people were taking that as him, pushing the panic button. But in reality, he, as this contracted type government employee, 130 days is what he's permitted under law to kind of be in the current position he's in right now. So that would line up to about 130 days, as the 100-day mark is next Tuesday, I think. Then you add in the next month, math works out. He will still be involved with the folks that he put in place to run the Department of Government Efficiency, and said he'll probably cut his participation back to a day or two each week, and the rest of the time working on his other companies.
I tell you what, any way you look at it, I think you and I agree on this, that people that are burning up Teslas and doing all that's just stupid. Come on.
You can think what you want about Elon Musk. That's fine.
He's a gajillionaire for a reason.
There's no denying he's one of the great minds of our generation. Think of what he has done, what he has made reality. And, he was a darling of, these very people who are trying to run his company out of business right now, which is the great irony. It doesn't compute. I agree with you, Taco.
Just stop stuff like that. Everybody chill out.
Neither of us are going to go out and buy electric cars.
No.
That doesn't mean we have a problem with electric cars or whoever makes them. If you want to buy an electric car, you should be able to go buy one without fear of having it keyed or burnt.
Hell, my buddy Pinball Pete had a Prius before anybody even knew what they were. We were at a stoplight, and I said, "Oh, man, your car just started." He goes, "No, it's half electric. It's hybrid."
Pinball Pete, 20 pounds, a
Swinging meat. That's it.
All right, Thin is in, it looks like, as leaked photographs of what's purported to be the iPhone 17 are out there now. featuring an incredibly thin iPhone that I guess is in the works. And ironically, the same rumor seems to be true about the next Samsung Galaxy, which is also going to be an ultra slim model it's going to be called the Galaxy S25 Edge. And it sounds like Samsung will be holding an event on May 13th to unveil that ahead of launch into markets 3 months later. In other phone-related news, this ties into the tariff situation. Apple has started assembling iPhone 16Es in Brazil, where the tariff rate will just be 10% rather than what's going on in China. So that obviously a move to prevent some of the cost increase with that particular iPhone moving forward. Again, the whole tariff situation, it's all a big negotiation, and where this all ends up, stay tuned. It's a work in progress. Honda's fuel cell system could find a home in space. This is cool technology here, and we've talked a little bit about this in the past, is
that sounds scary to
hydrogen power. In fact, this technology exists already in some vehicles, still in the very early stages. I think BMW actually have a model on a very limited basis that is a hydrogen-powered vehicle. And if you think about it, you want to talk about coming up with a system that truly, would leave very little carbon footprint. This would be the way to go.
Plus, they make peroxide.
Sure, yeah, that too. Honda, though, has this new regenerative fuel system that they want to test aboard the International Space Station in hopes of eventually using this technology when we set up a lunar colony on the moon. You're going to need energy wherever you set up. And there's no date set yet for what flight this will be on. But the idea is to get it up there at the ISS, do some testing on it, and then, improve from there and go from that point. Good stuff. Good stuff.
There's some scared part of me on that, too.
A new bill before the Florida Senate, if passed, would make it open season on intrusive drones. The goal of the bill would be to expand the Sunshine State's overall restriction on unmanned aircraft systems. That expansion would include giving a property owner the right to use reasonable force to stop drones from conducting surveillance, citing a reasonable expectation of privacy.
That does not mean pull out your shotgun.
The definition of reasonable force is open to interpretation, this is Florida after all, so that can be a broad interpretation. I can just see this now.
I said the shotgun one because we had a listener that texted in that he got in trouble for that. Dude, don't.
As the bill currently stands, there are no limits on what action property owners can take, but a drone must be flying under 500 feet for defensive action to be taken. Again, this is just in front of the Senate for consideration. Has not passed yet. So as Taco said, don't get out there and just start shooting drones out of the sky.
Don't shoot anything into the sky. What goes up must come down.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Couple more things here. Let's see. Oh, do you have Max, HBO Max?
Yeah.
Well, this was rumored, and now it's happening. Apparent crackdown on password sharing outside the home. The company's streaming service, Max, has launched a new feature it's calling Extra Member Add-on. Does that sound familiar? Mm-hmm. Netflix subscribers?
Yep.
Paid sharing model. The new feature allows users to add an extra person who does not live in the same household as the primary account holder to the subscription for a monthly fee. That will be $7.99 on top of what you already pay.
You're kidding
for Max.
Me.
If you want to allow someone to share, and if you're going, well, I'm not going to do that. Well, it sounds like they're going to cut off the extra users here. As we speak, this is starting to roll out.
I mean, come on. People have kids in college. And
in Taco, I know you love having an AI story. There's a Chinese hair salon that's utilizing AI to shampoo customers.
Really?
AI-powered machines to wash and rinse hair in just 13 minutes.
And in next week's Idiotology, we're going to have a lead story of somebody getting scalped.
Yeah, these machines use infrared sensors to detect the scalp and choose the right shampoo and method based on a hair type. Yeah, that sounds like this could go sideways horribly, as you said, for a potential future Idiotology story. All right. I think we covered a lot of ground for Tech It Out this morning. Are you feeling technically satisfied right now?
I'm advanced.
Oh, good. All right. I'd like to invite you to stay with us. We're going to get Lynch and Taco's commercial-free Workday Rock Block going in a few minutes.
Lynch and Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.